He offered me everything if I gave him an heir. He never expected what I took instead. The call came while I was standing in front of my husband's grave. Rain soaked the black fabric of my dress. The soil was still fresh. So was my anger. I didn't answer at first. The phone vibrated again, persistent, arrogant. That was him. I already knew. When I finally lifted the phone to my ear, I didn't speak. He did. "You shouldn't be alone today." A pause, measured, predatory. "I can send a car." I stared at the name carved into stone. My husband's name. The man who buried him was calling me. "I don't need your pity," I said. A breath on the other end. Not regret, calculation. "I didn't offer pity," he replied. "I offered a solution." That was the moment something inside me went still. Grief hardened. Pain sharpened. I understood then. This call wasn't sympathy. It was an opening move. He had always circled us. My husband worked for him for 12 years, loyal, disposable. When the accident happened, the company settled fast, too fast. A generous payout, a sealed report, no investigation. At the funeral, he stood closer than necessary. His hand lingered on my shoulder. "I'll take care of you," he said softly. I believed it was kindness. I was wrong. Weeks later, the dinners began. Then the offers, a house, security, a future, all wrapped in concern. Until one night, the mask slipped. "You're still young," he said calmly, pouring wine I didn't touch, "and I don't have children." Silence stretched between us. "I built an empire," he continued, "but empires rot without heirs." I felt sick. "You think money replaces consent?" I asked. He smiled. "I think grief makes people practical." That was the betrayal, not just of me, of my husband. I didn't refuse him outright. That surprised him. I nodded, listened, let him believe I was considering survival over dignity. Meanwhile, I watched. I accessed files my husband once mentioned, emails, company records. Late nights turned into patterns. The accident wasn't random. Maintenance skipped, safety warnings ignored. All signed off by him. I requested copies quietly, used my husband's credentials. He never noticed. Why would he? To him, I was a grieving widow, not a threat. When he spoke about legacy, I recorded it. When he promised protection, I archived it. Every word sharpened the blade. I smiled when he spoke. Inside, I counted steps. The final document arrived on a Tuesday. An internal report marked "Do Not Disclose." Cause of death? Preventable. Authorized override? His signature. I invited him over that night. He came confident, relaxed. I placed the folder on the table between us. "Do you know what this is?" I asked. He frowned. I slid it toward him. Color drained from his face as he read. "That's confidential," he snapped. "So was my husband's life." Silence collapsed the room. "You didn't just bury him," I said quietly. "You erased him." His composure cracked. "You don't understand how business works," he said. I leaned forward. "Oh, I do." I stood, walked to the window. "The board has copies," I said calmly. "So does the press." He froze. "I recorded our conversations," I continued. "Every offer, every condition." He whispered my name. I turned. "You thought my grief made me weak," I said. "It made me precise." His empire would fall by morning. Stockholders, investigations, charges. He dropped into the chair. "You planned this," he said. "Yes." A single word. Enough. I picked up my coat. "I won't need your protection," I said. "I already took what mattered." I visited the grave again the next day. No rain this time, just quiet. Justice doesn't roar, it settles. I didn't feel relief. I felt clean. He lost everything, not because I screamed, but because I waited. Grief taught me patience. Power taught him nothing. I walked away without looking back. Some men want heirs, others become warnings, and I made sure his name would never outlive mine.